Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio. We're going to take a look at what your spirit team wants you to know for this month of October and going forward. Please keep in mind that these are just general readings, meaning that the messages may or may not resonate with you. However, do take the messages that does resonate and leave the rest behind, okay? Also, feel free to check out my other videos for your other sign placements if you find that there are no messages in this particular reading for you. All right, so with that being said, let us go ahead and get into your reading. Now, before we actually get started with the reading, I wanted to take this time to say thank you to all of my returning as well as new viewers, okay? As you may or may not have noticed by now, I do my readings not with the intent of telling you that your life is going to be full of rainbows and butterflies, right? But that's not to say that it couldn't be. But instead, I do my readings with the intent of showcasing current events in your life and how you can respond to them in a way that will help shape and mold you into a better version of yourself, okay, as you go through this thing we call life. So with that being said, I was called to introduce a new component to my readings, and that is this here. All right. And it's the Who Are You deck, right? So if you're watching this video and the messages are resonating with you, I encourage you to watch till the end, okay, where I will end the reading off with these Who Are You cards, right? As a point of reflection that you can take with you alongside the messages from the video, okay? I really hope you like the new component. Let me know in the comments. And with that being said, let's get into your reading. All right, so starting with your oracle messages, let's see what you guys have. You have a soulmate, and it says new romance is on its way. Watch out for signs that are leading you to your true love. Oh, look at that. Soulmate. Some love is in the air, or will be soon for some of you. All right, and you guys have attachment, and it says, who or what are you relentlessly pursuing that has become an addiction? Loosen your grip and enter the unknown. All right. And lastly, you guys have instinct. All right. And it says, trust and follow your instincts. There's no need to think it over or get another opinion. You know. So guys, this is calling for you guys to trust your gut feeling towards something. All right, it's telling you that whatever that is for whoever of you, you already know. All right, so for those of you who are pondering on a situation, yeah, definitely being asked to follow or trust your gut instinct at this time. All right, so now let's see what messages your spirit team has for you. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the collective of Scorpio. Can you please guide this reading and show me what is Scorpio's current situation? Current situation for Scorpio. All right, so you guys have the King of Cups, all right, with the Queen of Swords here. All right, in your current situation. And I almost get a sense like with these two here, and with that soulmate card being there, and with this Queen of Swords, how she has the telescope, maybe some of you are actively like looking for love, or you know, trying to pursue a new love interest. All right, what is the current challenge? What is the current challenge for Scorpios? All right, so you have 3 of Pentacles. Current challenge. All right, and what advice do you have for Scorpio? What advice do you have for them? All right, and you guys have the 5 of Cups as your advice. And what is the expected outcome? What is the expected outcome? All right, so you have the 8 of Wands. All right, obstacles being removed, guys, for you. All right. Card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Page of Pentacles. All right, new opportunities coming in for you guys. All right, Scorpios, let's see what we have going on for you guys. So what I initially got, like with this when I laid the 3 of Pentacles down, was some of you guys maybe at some point in your life now figuring out or trying to figure out, you know, how to work well with others. All right, whether it be in a work environment, whether it be within a relationship. That was a message that I initially had come through. So like I say, that could be for some of you all. So you have the King of Cups, all right, with this Queen of Swords, all right. And I like to point out that Cups is for the heart, Swords is for the mind, right? So with this being in the current situation, I do feel like you guys could be, you know, trying to balance out your emotions as well as, you know, how you think and how you analyze things, right? Like I say, maybe you're someone who's normally too harsh, all right, on self or harsh on others, because the Queen of Swords is a very blunt queen of all the queens, right? And so you're maybe figuring out, you know, how to navigate, all right, because you have this King of Cups here holding this boat, navigate around your emotions so that you can be more balanced with them, right? And as you can see here, like I initially pointed out, she has like this telescope in her hand, right, as if she's looking for something. So with it being paired with the King of Cups, okay, the cups, you know, being a suit of love and emotions, some of you guys could be, you know, looking just for that, as you also have that soulmate card coming up, all right? So looking for new love, interests, or opportunities, all right? But at the same time, like what with this 3 of Pentacles showing up here in a challenge position, you may be learning how to, like I said, work well with others, all right, in a relationship. So maybe doing some fine tuning or adjustments within yourself that's going to allow for you to not be so over analytical or over critiquing people, places, or situations, right? It's like you can see she's looking for something, right? But keep in mind, the Queen of Swords is also a very analytical queen, meaning that she is going to maybe overlook, you know, or not overlook as in overlooking like something, passing up something, right? But just like really digging in, right? Because maybe also with her back being turned to this King of Cups, maybe she, you know, things didn't work out in the past relationship, right? And so she's looking for new opportunities, but she wants them to be better than the previous one, all right? So some of you guys could be in that position, especially with this soulmate card being here. But it is saying with the soulmate card that new romance is on its way, all right? Watch out for the signs, all right? And that new romance is going to be your true love, all right? As you can see, she's the telescope, she's looking out. All right, she's looking out for that opportunity. And I know it's saying, you know, soulmate, but keep in mind this could be career related also. Some of you guys are looking for a new passion around, you know, the career area of your life that can tie into that also. All right. But in the position of your current challenge, you guys have the Three of Pentacles. All right. So some of you, like I said, may not be working well with others at this time. All right. Whether it is a past relationship and there's still some attachment there, because you do have this attachment card here and you don't know quite fully just yet how to detach yourself from the situation. All right. Still like having that lingering aspect within it, you know, where things are still just like holding on by a mere piece of thread possibly, right? But still like, you know, having things not, you know, being in sync and flow, because the Three of Pentacles is the card of everyone working well together with the same objective and the same outcome in mind. All right. So either this is you not working well with others, or just you're not fitting in the environment that you're in. So it's not necessarily you, it could just be the environments, but either way there's a lack of collaboration there. All right. And like I said, it could be on your behalf, or it could be on just the environment's behalf, you know, as well. But whatever the case is, there is a lack of teamwork, team effort, team motivation. All right. And this could be why you are seeking out new opportunities. All right. And seeking out new ventures. All right. Because what I would say what is now is not necessarily fulfilling to you. In the position of the advice from your spirit team, you have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is the card of, you know, mourning or being in a place longer than you have to. All right. As you can see, there's nothing left or nothing blocking her way to just continue her journey. Yet she's idle. She's just standing there, you know, looking at what was, okay, instead of focusing on what could be. So your spirit team is like, also, I feel like with this detachment, I mean, not detachment, I feel like you're being called to detach from something, especially with this Five of Cups being here. But with this attachment card being here, it's saying like, you know, what has become an addiction to you, loosen your grip, right? So what's keeping you stagnant? All right. What's keeping you stagnant? What are you attached to that's not allowing you to move forward, whether it's in a romance, whether it's in a job or career? As you can see in this card, she's not moving. It's like she's just there. And it's like, but she has the potential to move forward. But why are you still there? You know, what is the attachment there? What is the addiction to it that's keeping you from moving forward? And spirit, with it being in your advice position, spirit is asking you to, you know, get over the mourning phase. All right. Get over that phase of being stuck and stagnant, and to continue your journey. All right. Because obstacles are being removed. All right. With this Eight of Wands showing up in the expected outcome. And I'm going to also go to this instinct card, because you're being called to follow your instincts. So if you're sitting here wondering, you know, you're being stagnant because you're wondering, you know, should you continue the journey or not, or should you pursue, you know, a new path or not, you know, it's like, you already know, like this card says, you know what you should be doing. So spirit is telling you to, you know, go ahead and continue moving forward and not focus on, you know, what you have to leave behind in the process. All right. And then you guys have in the expected outcome position, you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands are all about movement. It's about movement. It's about travel. But more importantly, it is about obstacles being removed from your path so that you can have a clear sail through, right? As you can see, you know, nothing's obstructing her passageway through, all right, as she glides through the air. So even in this Five of Cups, you know, as she continues her journey through this water, there's nothing stopping her path. All right. So I feel like spirit is saying the path is clear for you to move forward. All right. But it's going to take for you to move forward in order for you to get to where you're going, because it's not going to, you know, take you anywhere just being stagnant in the current situation. All right. So let us go ahead and clarify, see if we can dig a little deeper for you guys. So why is the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords here in the position of the current situation? Yeah, someone's looking for something. All right. But be mindful of, I don't know why I was getting the word earlier too. And I'm getting it again now, overkill, like overdoing it, you know, don't be so too skeptical in the process. All right. Because then you just create like this, this wall around yourself that does prevent you from being able to work well with others. Okay. Why is the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords here in the position of the current situation? All right, and you guys have the Eight of Cups. Yep, some of you guys are looking to move on. All right, what is currently going on for you is no longer serving its purpose. You are ready to leave it behind and move forward. All right. And what I like about the Eight of Cups is that, you know, it's not that what you're leaving behind is necessarily bad. It's just that it's no longer serving a purpose to you. You've outgrown it. You've outgrown a person. You've outgrown a situation. You've outgrown a place. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right. But as you can see, what she walks towards the sun rising, right? Meaning a new day, meaning newer opportunities. All right. So it's not a bad thing. All right. To be leaving something behind. All right. Because it's just ultimately for the better purpose of, or at least the fulfillment of self. All right. So yeah, with this Queen of Swords here with this telescope, you guys are definitely looking, someone's looking for some new opportunity somewhere. All right. But I feel like some adjustments does have to be made on your behalf, where you have to, for those of you who this resonates with, some of you need to learn to work well with others. That may not be for everybody, but for the rest, maybe it's just that where you're at, there's not a good team collaboration going on. There's not a good team effort going on. Okay, which is why you are looking for something else. All right, could be, like I say, love or relationship. Love or career, right? Why is the Three of Pentacles here in the position of the current challenge? Learning to commingle is what I'm getting to with that Three of Pentacles being in the challenge. Okay. And for some of you guys who are, you know, on the fence about this, you know, it's like with this instinct card here, it's saying to trust and follow your instincts. Okay, there's no need to think it over or get another's opinion. All right, so that's why I was saying too with the Queen of Swords, not over analyzing it. All right, not over critiquing the situation, just knowing that it is what it is. All right, and you guys have the Seven of Wands here to clarify this Three of Pentacles and the challenge position. Yeah, so some of your guys' inner peace is being disturbed is what I'm getting, right? There's not a team effort. There's not a team collaboration. Things aren't working well and smoothly in whatever mix it is for you guys. All right, and maybe you guys honestly feel like you just don't know if you can take it anymore, right? Because the Seven of Wands is a card of persevering. It's a card of standing your ground. It's a card of being able to guard yourself, right? And maybe you feel like, as you can see how she has this little bubble surrounding her so that she can have this moment of peace and serenity. Maybe you feel like that bubble is being penetrated, okay, more than you want it to be, and it's really affecting your ability to work well with others, or just, you know, the environment that you're in, period. You being able to withstand that type of environment any longer. All right, and clarify why is the Five of Cups here in the position of the advice from you all. But it's almost as if something like keeps you, like you're looking, but something keeps you there also. All right. But Spirit is telling you to expand your horizons, to continue the journey. Okay. I feel like they're saying too, you've gotten all that you can get out of this situation. You've gotten all that you can get from it, Scorpio. All right, so it's like you leave like your imprint behind. All right, now it's time to leave your imprint behind and move forward with what you have left, right? With those pedestals that's coming off, like a imprint of who you are and what you represent. But now it's time to pick it up and continue on with the journey. All right, and you have the Queen of Swords. All right, and the clarifying the Five of Cups in the advice position. All right, so this is like with I paired this one because you have the Queen of Swords twice, right? One where she's looking for something, and then two, this one I'm going to pair it with the instinct. As you can see how she's like deep in thought, right? She's giving this a long, she's giving it a long thought process, as you can like kind of get from this image, right? She's also yielding her sword, you know, prepared to execute the plan, right? The battle if she has to. All right, so I'm going to pair this with this instincts card because it's like, you know, don't overthink it. All right, advice from your spirit team. All right, so as you can see here, she's pondering, she's thinking about something. All right, and there's no movement here, same as there's no movement here, right? Because of maybe overly analyzing the situation, right? But with this instinct card, you are being called to not overthink it. Okay, this card says there's no need to think it over or get another opinion. All right, so no need to overthink it. All right, that's the advice from your spirit team. You already know. All right, so that's their nudge to you, I feel like, to get you going, because they feel they know, you know, right? And so you're at this point, it's almost like you would be the only person who would be keeping yourself stagnant. All right, so then let us clarify this Eight of Wands. Let us clarify this Eight of Wands. Oh, look at that. We have the Ace of Cups. All right, obstacles being removed, new love coming in. You guys have that with the soulmate card. So for some of you guys, new romance is definitely on the way. All right, a new love opportunity is definitely on the way. All right, so where you feel like wherever you're at, if you're in a current relationship, it's not bringing you peace, you're not working well as a team, but for some reason you're still, you know, holding on to, you know, whatever the case is, or over analyzing, you know, what should become of this situation. This expected outcome is giving you the answer. All right, you have a new opportunity coming in, as long as you proceed forward as you are being called to. All right, as long as you proceed forward how you are being called to. All right, then that soulmate can come in. All right, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. All right, as this soulmate card says. All right, and as you can see here, this offering comes in the form of a bowl, right? There's a offering of love in this bowl, and if you can see here, there's a little bowl at the bottom of her cage, and right now it's caged in, right? It's restricted. All right, it's not free. All right, so you're being called to not overthink what you already know has to be done. All right, not overthinking what you know already has to be done, Scorpio. All right, so now let's get you guys some oracle messages. Okay, and let's see if we can dig deeper for you. But we can see, you know, there's a new love opportunity coming in. But right now there's still some attachment there in another situation or scenario, right? But you're being called to follow your instinct on this, Scorpio, which I feel like you already know, right? But of course, sometimes we have to be nudged to do what we know is right. All right, so thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Can you please provide 3 oracle messages for my lovely Scorpios? 3 oracle messages for Scorpio, please. I get like right now, it's like time is up. That's what your spirit team is saying. Time is up for the situation. All right. The time is up. Three oracle messages, please, for my lovely Scorpios. All right, one moment, because that literally flew off the table. Well, look at this, Scorpio. You guys have a heart calling. All right. And it says, reveal your heart's calling. You have everything you need, and now is the time to follow your heart's desire. All right. So going after what it is that your heart is calling you to do. Okay. Because there's no longer inner peace. All right. You've stood your ground for as long as you could in a particular situation, but now it's time to go ahead and move towards your true heart's calling. All right. 2 more messages, please. All right. And you guys have wealth. All right. So new financial opportunities will help you achieve long-term success. So yeah, so for those, you know, where this may not resonate 100% with you, looking for new love or new love coming in, this could be, you know, new job opportunities coming in, because either way you're looking for something because of a lack of collaboration where you're at now. All right. And one more oracle message, please. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. One more message, please. All right, and you guys have blooming. Okay, and it says you're not built to shrink down to less, but to blossom into more. Bloom and spark with no holding back. All right. So yeah, this is definitely telling you that you are maybe more than this situation gives you credit for. All right. Whether it's relationship, whether it's job, whatever the case may be, it's letting you know that you are more than what it is, you know, giving you credit for. All right, so now we're going to take a look at 2 aspects of the shadow self that you guys can work on during this time as it relates to the messages in this reading. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. 2 aspects of the shadow self that Scorpio can work on during this time as it relates to the messages in this reading. Oh, you guys had 2 right away. So you guys have excessive shadow. All right, and it says going beyond what is necessary, extremist, imbalance, doing too much. Okay, and it says you may be doing too much. What have you become a slave to? Do everything in moderation. All right, so learning how to do things in moderation, right? Not overly doing. All right. And I feel like when you do things in excess, and you know, normally that's a way for most to kind of compensate or for a lack of something, right? So they do other things in excess. And then you have the greedy shadow, okay, which says intense desire for wealth and power, materialistic, worldly, hungry for status. All right. And it says acknowledge that everything outside of your core needs leads you further from happiness and freedom. All right. So could this be why, you know, some people are stagnant? Okay. Why they stick behind? is because of, you know, they look at it from more of a material standpoint than emotional standpoint. You know, for some could be, you know, sometimes we're not happy with our jobs, but if it pays good, we kind of compromise. I don't even want to say compromise, but we kind of keep ourselves there just for that sake, versus, you know, being in a position where we're okay with expanding, you know, our abilities, just because we feel like what we have is enough, at least in a material aspect. All right. Even a relationship, sometimes if the relationship is, you know, not the best, but you gain what you need from it materialistically, that too could be a reason why you will be reluctant to move forward. All right, and now can we get an archetype message for my lovely Scorpios? Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. One archetype message for Scorpios, please. Yeah, but I feel like it was saying, like, give yourself more credit with this blooming card. All right, give yourself more credit than what you're currently giving or what the situation is giving. All right, and you guys have the mastermind, and it says you were born with an evolved mind, at last unraveling the layers of complexity meant to lead you to your soul purpose. Yes, so it says unraveling the layers of complexity, all right, meant to lead you to your soul's purpose. So having a true understanding, all right, not doing things excessively, not having the wrong intentions with why you're with the situation, but instead learning to evolve, okay, on a soul level. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the 4 Who Are You cards that will pull for you all. Just, you know, as I mentioned earlier, these cards are really for a point of reflection, just to kind of get those wheels turning, get you thinking about the messages that you heard today, and then how you can incorporate them going forward in your life. All right, making those adjustments where they needed to be made. That way, you know, you can continue your life journey of exploring what your soul purpose is. All right, regardless of obstacles or whatever the case may be that surrounds you at the moment. All right, so we have, under the possibilities category, where do you fear you will end up if nothing changes and you continue your bad habits? All right, that could be doing things excessively. That can be, you know, going after things for the wrong intentions or the wrong reasons, whatever the case is for you all. This is just the question. Where do you fear you will end up if nothing changes and you continue your bad habits? All right. Under the relationships category, you have, what is one thing most people don't know about you? All right. And under the passion and strength, you have, what is the most useless skill you have? I don't know why that won't. Let's see. There we go. What is the most useless skill you have? All right. And lastly, under the fears and insecurities, you have, what unhealthy patterns from your childhood are you repeating in your adult life? All right. And then Cancer also had this as one of their Who Are You cards. So if you have any Cancer anywhere in your chart, that reading may resonate with you as well. All right. All right, my lovely Scorpios, that is your monthly reading. Really hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to give it a likes up, as well as to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.